You won. You defeated the narcissist. Now, your life is yours again. There comes a time in every survivor's journey when the battle finally ends. The chaos quiets. The confusion fades. The grip loosens. And in that stillness, you realize something powerful. You won. You made it. You survived. You broke free from the narcissist's web. And now your life is yours again. Maybe you didn't even notice the moment it happened. Maybe it wasn't loud or dramatic. Maybe it wasn't about slamming the door or shouting your truth. Maybe it was a whisper in the dark, a silent decision in your heart that said, no more. Or maybe it was a series of steps, small ones, brave ones, one boundary at a time, one tear at a time, one truth at a time. But however it happened, one thing is clear. The narcissist no longer has control over your mind, your heart, or your life. That, in itself, is a victory worth celebrating. Let's talk about what it really means to defeat a narcissist. It doesn't always mean exposing them or getting an apology. It doesn't mean proving your case to everyone around you. Often, narcissists continue spinning their stories long after you've walked away. They may paint you as the villain, the unstable one, the difficult one. But you don't need their acknowledgement to validate your truth. Defeating a narcissist is an internal win. It means you stopped believing the lies they fed you. You stopped feeling like you had to earn love through suffering. You stopped abandoning yourself to keep the peace. You started listening to your own voice. You stopped blaming yourself for their cruelty. You stopped giving them access to your mind and emotions. That is winning, because narcissists thrive on power and control. And when you take back your autonomy, your right to think for yourself, feel what you feel, live without guilt, you dismantle everything they built to keep you small. You may not feel like a winner just yet. You may still be healing, rebuilding, or rediscovering who you are. And that's okay. Winning doesn't mean you're all healed. It means you've reclaimed your power to do the healing. Remember, freedom doesn't always come with fanfare. It often comes quietly, through clarity, peace, and the courage to be yourself again. Now that you've broken free, what happens next? Here's the truth. When you've lived under narcissistic control, freedom can feel unfamiliar. You might not know who you are without the manipulation, without the constant walking on eggshells, without the emotional roller coaster. That's part of the healing. It's normal to grieve the time you lost, the energy you gave, the love that was never truly returned. It's normal to feel disoriented, even after escaping. But now is the time to come home to yourself. Start small. Reconnect with things that bring you joy, even if they feel distant right now. Relearn how to trust your instincts. Reclaim your passions, your boundaries, your voice. Let yourself rest. Let yourself breathe. The narcissist conditioned you to doubt yourself. Now, your job is to trust yourself again. That takes time, but it begins with moments of self-compassion. You are not weak for being targeted. You are not broken for staying as long as you did. You are not foolish for loving them. You're human, and you survived something that was never your fault. You're here now, and that means something. It means your story didn't end with them. It means your spirit is stronger than the pain. It means you're free to rebuild your life, on your terms, at your pace, in your truth. There will be days when triggers try to pull you back. Old wounds may surface. Self-doubt may sneak in. But these are echoes, not truths. Reminders of what you survived, not signs of who you are. You are not the version of yourself they created to control you. You are more. So much more. And now your life is yours again. There's a quiet kind of power in no longer reacting to the narcissist. When they try to provoke you and you remain calm. When they try to guilt you and you don't take the bait. When they try to hoover you back in and you stay rooted in your boundary. That's winning. Not because you fought harder, but because you stopped playing their game. You rose above it. You reclaimed your energy. You chose peace over drama, truth over illusion, and healing over chaos. The narcissist didn't change. They rarely do. But you changed. You grew. You got stronger. You broke the cycle. That's the real victory. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing. You don't have to convince others of what happened. You don't need to prove your worth to anyone. Your healing is yours. Your peace is yours. Your story is yours. You get to choose what comes next. So, let this be a reminder. You are no longer surviving. You are living. You are no longer doubting. You are believing in yourself. You are no longer trapped. You are free. And you're not alone. There are so many of us who've walked this road, who know the invisible scars, who've rebuilt their lives piece by piece. And we see you. We honor your strength. We celebrate your freedom. You don't have to rush into the next chapter. Just know that you are allowed to dream again, to trust again, to love yourself fully, without shame or apology. This is your time now. The narcissist is no longer the center of your life. You are. And that's the greatest victory of all.